Los Angeles, 1937. There are lots of guys like J.J. Gitters. They're easy to find, if you want to find them.
Mr. Gitters, have we ever met?
Well, no.
Never?
Never.
Since you agree with me that we've never met before, you must also agree with me that I've never hired you to do anything, certainly not spy on my husband. I don't get tough with anyone, Mr. Gitters. My lawyer does.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown. 6 words that explain everything and nothing. The perfect ending to the most perfectly cynical film ever made. 1974's Chinatown isn't just the greatest noir ever filmed. It's the movie that killed noir by perfecting it. Welcome back to Review Lens. Jack Nicholson plays Jake Gittes, a private investigator in 1937 Los Angeles who specializes in matrimonial work that's following cheating spouses for divorce cases. He's good at his job, maybe too good. When a woman claiming to be Evelyn Mulray hires him to follow her husband Hollis, chief engineer for the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, Jake thinks it's just another adultery case. He's wrong about everything. The real Evelyn Mulray shows up, played by Faye Dunaway, at her most enigmatic. She's not the woman who hired Jake. She's suing him for defamation. Her husband Hollis turns up dead in a reservoir with salt water in his lungs during a drought. Nothing is what it seems, and everyone knows more than they're saying. What unfolds is a conspiracy involving water rights, land development, and the literal building of Los Angeles. The plot is labyrinthine, but never confusing. Robert Towne's screenplay is considered the greatest ever written for good reason. Every scene advances the story while deepening the mystery. Every line of dialogue serves 3 purposes. Every revelation makes things worse, not better. John Huston plays Noah Cross, Evelyn's father and Hollis's former business partner. When he first appears, 70 minutes into the film, eating fish with the head still on, you feel evil enter the frame. Huston, director of The Maltese Falcon, plays Cross like a corruption elemental, charming, soft-spoken, and absolutely monstrous. When he tells Jake, "You see, Mr. Gitz, most people never have to face the fact that at the right time and the right place, they're capable of anything. It's not a threat. It's a diagnosis of the human condition." The water conspiracy is real. Towne based it on the California water wars of the early 1900s, when Los Angeles literally stole water from the Owens Valley, destroying farming communities to build a desert metropolis. The film's fictional Northwest Valley scandal mirrors the real San Fernando Valley land grab. Rich men bought worthless desert land, then diverted water to it, making millions. Chinatown says this is how all cities are built, on lies, theft, and the corpses of the innocent. But the real horror isn't the water scheme. It's what Jake discovers about Evelyn and her father. The film builds to one of cinema's most shocking revelations, delivered in a bathroom as Dunaway breaks down. "She's my sister. She's my daughter. My sister, my daughter." The slapping scene is uncomfortable to watch because it should be. Jake thinks he's uncovering the truth. He's actually destroying the last person trying to protect an innocent.
Answers to questions that should never be asked. Or you find out what happens to people who ask them.
Hold it there, kitty cat.
Roman Polanski directs with surgical precision. Every frame is composed for maximum unease. The camera follows Jake everywhere. We only know what he knows, discover what he discovers. The famous nose-slitting scene happens 45 minutes in, telling us and Jake that this isn't a normal case. When Polanski himself appears as the knife-wielding thug who cuts Jake's nostril, warning him, "You know what happens to nosy fellows." It's the director literally scaring his protagonist for trying to understand. The cinematography by John Alonzo makes Los Angeles look like a beautiful corpse. Everything is sun-bleached and shadowless. Evil happens in broad daylight. The drought has turned the city into a desert pretending to be paradise. When water finally appears, it's always wrong. Salt water in lungs, a flood during a drought, a garden pond hiding glasses, a backyard pool concealing horror. The ending in Chinatown, the actual neighborhood, is inevitable and devastating. Jake brings everyone together thinking he can save Evelyn and her daughter Catherine. Instead, he delivers them directly to Noah Cross. The police, who Jake thought would help, are already owned. Evelyn dies trying to escape, shot through the eye by cops who don't know or care what's really happening. Cross walks away with Catherine, his daughter-granddaughter, while Jake is told to forget it all. Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown isn't about the neighborhood. It's about the places, real and symbolic, where the rules don't apply, where trying to help makes things worse, where power wins and justice is a joke. Jake's associate Walsh leads him away as he stares at Evelyn's corpse, horn blaring, her dead foot on the pedal. The last sound we hear is that horn, screaming into the night, achieving nothing. Chinatown made $29 million on a $6 million budget, but its influence is priceless. It destroyed the private eye genre by showing its logical conclusion, the detective who solves everything but saves nothing. Every noir since lives in its shadow. Every conspiracy thriller steals from it. Every cynical ending owes it a debt. 49 years later, Chinatown remains untouchable because it tells the truth. Power corrupts, systems are designed to fail the innocent, and sometimes knowing the truth just means understanding exactly how helpless you are. So that's a wrap for this one. Hope you enjoyed this movie as much as I did. Let me know in the comments if you want more noir movies like Chinatown. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more movie comparisons, retro reviews, and all things film. And as always, see you on the next one. Save us a balcony seat. And extra butter on the popcorn, please.
Go home, Jake.
I'm doing you a favor.
Come on, Jake.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
You get tough. You get tender. You get close to each other. Maybe you even get close to the truth. Jack Nicholson and Faye Dunaway in a Robert Evans production of a Roman Polanski film, Chinatown.